after many years of wondering and waiting about what we want to know about Goku and Vegeta, how do they like their bitches? We all know they like them a little bit rough and ragged, they like a little bit feisty to them and all that. Even Gohan as well. It's been confirmed in the DNA that all Saiyan men like a feisty bitch. I mean, hey, I'm just spelling out the facts. It's not my fault they want a bit of feisty in their life. They like a little bit of spice in there. They like a little bit of like the old adventurous aggressiveness to them. I mean, that's kind of shown for them because they definitely like their bitches and all that. I mean, look at Bulma, look at Chi-Chi, look at Videl back in the day. Although Videl's not the badass real bitch that she was when she first appeared on the series, she's still adorable though. She's still cute, you can't forget that. It's like, it's just shown, like, that's one of the things, like, from what we found out from Vegeta and all that, and it was like a nice thing to find out in this episode. It's like, hey, like from what we saw from like Goku, he doesn't just think about himself. He's like, well, I like my wife. It's like he says it in that exact way. I like her, and he's like, but like even as well, Vegeta is like, he's like, yo, don't be touching my girl. Yo, you're gonna be getting a hand. You're gonna be getting a Gallic Gun, Final Flash, or something on your ass if you dare touch my girl. Shall we actually get into the episode review of this? So this episode is possibly in my top 10 favorite episodes of Dragon Ball Super so far because it's just a crazy antic space adventure with Bulma and Jaco, and I adore that. I absolutely, you know, we need more adventure into the series. You know, a lot of people complain about what Dragon Ball Z was. It's just fighting. There's actually no real adventure to it. In Dragon Ball, oh, it was too comedic and like had adventure. Like, I like this because you know what? You had a little bit of moment of Jaco being badass in this episode. Not to mention, well, you got comedy, got space adventures. It was all cool. I swear, every moment that we saw with Jaco in this episode, it just shows like how much of the likable character this man is. Like, he's just so likable as a character. And he's like, you know what? He probably is the greatest addition to the Dragon Ball. Like since we've had since probably like I'd like to say like I don't know which one came first, Beerus or like Jaco, but both of them are such great additions to the series. Even Shamba to a degree. It's just like ever since like we had all this end, just the added of it, it's just been great all the time, and I've been loving these characters so much. But I love, like, in this episode as well, we got to see a nice little bit of tights as well in this episode. Like, I'd like to say it's like kind of a little bit after Jaco, I'd like to say, beforehand, but before like her adult form, I gotta say I love seeing that stuff. Although I'm a bit weird with the Rasta like hat, like she's kind of running with and all that. She's like, I think she's been taking a little bit of like a trip to Jamaica or something like that. No, Jaco, you can't take that kind of abuse. Yes, that was a terrible Jamaican accent, but even so, going on with the episode. And the entire episode is like, okay, Jaco, you need to take me, Bulma, in this case, you need to take me to see Zuno, this person there, because they need to find out how to get to the center of the universe, which are like, okay, the original plan was like, you're going to take me to like, just take me there, and it's like, no, that's new part, you don't exactly know how big this fucking place is, you don't know, and it's like, alright, then just take me to the center of the patrol. It's like, no, fuck you, they're going to have some questions for me anyway if they try and do this shit. And then it's like, okay, we'll go for Zuno, like, he has like a bunch of, like, he's like one of the smartest people in the universe, like, he knows pretty much practically everything, and it was like, okay, we're gonna ask, you know, whether, you know, what exactly the Super Dragon Balls are, and where exactly is the location of them. Meanwhile, like, there was a little bit of side plot with like this weird frog character that we saw that kind of very much reminded me of Frog. Certain RPG that has like Akira Toriyama's art, and I think everyone knows which one I'm talking about. He looks very much like Frog in that series. I won't name names though. And even when they get there, like, they happen to meet this frog character. He's like, yo, he put a gun on one of Nomu's boys. Like, yo, that ain't cool, man. Because he was already wanted for like an eat and run. He was like, you had to wait 7 years for an appointment just to even see this person. It was like, his whole plan was like, oh, I want Nomu to teach me how I'm gonna get like how to escape like from eat and runs without getting caught. I'm like, really? That's what you're gonna ask for? The wise man? It's like, yeah. Real good job on there, I gotta say. But Jaco giving that massive punch, knocking him clean out, I said, now that was badass. I gotta say, Jaco is just an enjoyable fucking character. It really actually makes me want to see the Jaco series actually get its own little anime. Like, I really wouldn't mind if they like did like just even an OVA or a couple, like maybe 3 OVAs for it, because it's definitely something that ever since I've been seeing Jaco, it's like, wow, I really want to see the manga now. I genuinely want to see how enjoyable it is, but I keep waiting in case they do announce like, now actually, like, we're gonna do a Dragon Ball Super episode where we're gonna see, like, you know, the whole Jaco thing. Like, that would be cool, but I doubt they're gonna do that at this point. And overall, Bulma getting her questions, although she kind of wasted them, like, a lot, especially Jaco as well. I was like, oh my god, I was dying when he was just like, yeah, he's really smart, he knows everything. Yo, like, why do you ask, like, what the size of tits are, and then they're saying, yo, they're sagging, though. Like, they're actually sagging. I'm like, oh, dear God. Oh, dear Jaco, why you said that? Because there were so many points where he got his, like, face planted into the ground when he was starting shit or something like that, and it was just honestly fucking priceless every time that he was doing it. Just so funny, so enjoyable, and that's the sort of Dragon Ball Super that I want to see, with a little bit of action, but this, like, level of comedy is just great. And honestly, what else can I say apart from that they fucked up on, like, the whole request and all that they only managed to get to find out that, yeah, there is only 7 of them out there. They found out the size, they found the diameter, we found out that, you know, Champa does actually only have 6 of them, and no one else so far knows about where the 7th one is, although they fucked up. It's like her confirmation saying, like, okay, this is what it is. But there was kind of the trick to it, so it was like the next question, she kind of wasted it, and I was like, we don't know, but who cares though, because the tournament's going to be starting, and I'm like, oh, I can't fucking wait for that. That's going to be so hype. I cannot wait for that. Like, honestly, even from what I'm being seeing from the manga as well, like, oh my god, that's just stuff that's going to be absolutely great. I cannot wait to talk about that. I'm even waiting to see as well with the manga, what's going to be happening with that. So, honestly, I thought this was probably one of my favorite episodes I've ever seen. Honestly, I'd like to give it a 9. I thought it was amazing. I honestly genuinely thought it was such a blast. Like, I've watched it twice already, and every time I've been getting chuckles out of it. It's honestly been that much of a chill, enjoyable episode. It's just honestly seeing, like, fucking Vegeta and Goku, like, just talking about their wives, saying, yeah, basically we like feisty bitches like that. I was like, oh my god. Like, from, like, last week's, it was just, like, Goku and Vegeta shooting the shit, to this one, to, like, just them talking about, yo, our wives, they're pretty fucking hot in the set, you know what I mean? Like, I swear to god, we just need a scene now of Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo just in a fucking bar, drinking. Although, you know, Piccolo, he doesn't need a drink or anything like that. He just, like, lives off the sun and shit like that. But it's like, we just need them just be, like, just there, drinking beers, just complaining about their wives and shit. It's like, sometimes I wish I just got her away. And Goku's like, I know what you mean, buddy, come here, buddy. Like, that's all I need in my life. Come on, can we just have that, you know, can we just have the bromance moment between Goku and Vegeta, please? Again, we need another bromance moment. Honestly, it was great. I'd like to give that 8.5 to a 9. I thought it was honestly fucking hilarious, this episode. So, I cannot wait for the tournament to start next week, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But that is all from me, so I will catch you guys next time.